Welcome to the Stock Market Morning Prep video for Monday, March the 2nd. New month. Thank God we got rid of February, because I got to tell you, that was a depressing month. Pretty much most of the month we did nothing but a day or two up, marking new highs, and pretty much price trading sideways. So that really wasn't a fun month. Very, very light as far as volatility. I read some people saying that there was extreme volatility. I have no idea where they get that. You look at the average true range, look at the VIX down below. There is no volatility at all. But I want to run through the indexes. There's really no change from last week, but one thing that I am excited about is starting a new month. So either we get mutual fund inflows, which should be coming in, they are coming in, either push this market higher, or we're going to have selling that's going to absorb that buying and really start looking for some sort of a pullback. Even if it's an orderly pullback, that's fine. But the market being so extended the way it is, nobody really has a direction. Like, nobody wants to short it, but nobody wants to buy it. So here we go. We're just sitting here at these upper end of the ranges, still bullish, but nonetheless, boring. Very boring. Remember, I always say, when in doubt, cash is a position. Very important to understand that. I mean, when everybody wants to see action, you might as well go to Vegas or Atlantic City, because that's not what trading is about. Trading is about high probability trades, taking money out of the marketplace. And a lot of people and novices just don't understand that. So they get frustrated, and then they just either leave their system, or they leave their own trading style to do something else and change it when their trading style was working. It's just that the market is the culprit here, you know. So anyway, just wanted to give that. I get a lot of emails and and asking me about what's going on, and my system isn't working, and nobody's working because nothing's really happening. Nothing you can do about it unless you're like a very quick scalper in and out, scalping these markets. Then you're making money. Swing traders are just getting killed intraday. And then the longer term traders are making money if you're holding positions, because if you're held down here and you're all the way up here, then sure, you're making money. But if you're trading intraday and you're swinging for the day, you're getting destroyed. I mean, yesterday on Friday, we had a tremendous sell-off at the end of the day for no apparent reason. Just boom, markets, whoever didn't want to hold positions over the weekend, they sold into that little strength that we had Friday afternoon. So not a good sign, So let's just see what happens. This is a very unusual market right now. But remember, it's not going to stay this way. We're going to have March, April, May, and a little bit of June. Actually, is very good trading months. So we should be pretty active. If we can get a pullback in the next week or so, and then at the end of March, we could start to rally, then it's going to be a pretty exciting spring into the summer area. So let's just see what happens here. Okay, so let's just I want to show you that 30-minute Bollinger Band that I've always showed you. You can see this here. This is just a half of the month. And then if I go back, which we don't have time, same thing. Bollinger Band, sideways, sideways, sideways. At the end of the day, we rallied. We went sideways. We popped up. Went sideways the rest of the 5 days of last week. So we had 1 day a week where we popped up, made new highs, consolidated the rest of the week. And again, at the end of the week or 1 day, we popped up and then we went sideways. And here's that sell-off yesterday that we had on Friday at the end of the day. Not pretty. I mean, that's not a healthy market when the market just for whatever reason just sells off. We hit a sell program. So that's what I'm saying. It's a little dangerous out there. So if you don't know what you're doing, take a step back and then let the markets come to you. When you feel comfortable, that's when you jump back in. But if you're not doing anything, you're standing in front of the screens and you're watching, that's, believe it or not, doing something. You're obviously observing the marketplace and you're looking at price action. That's important, guys. IWM. We did have an outside day reversal in the IWM, actually. We did close below that. So that was, it's a 1 day, doesn't make a trend. But if we could take out 122.55, then I think maybe we have something that we can pull back maybe to this area of support, 121.38 or even the 20. So that's something that's interesting here. And again, an orderly pullback after an explosive move like this. And I should even call it, it's not even explosive, but that's something that interests me, picking up a long trade. Transports. Now, the transports have been really haven't really done anything here. Right, coming out of this this descending triangle, we broke out of it, broke that bearish symmetry like I mentioned. Now we're pulling back to the 20. Okay, so the transports, which is our leader, is one of the weakest. It's been down for 3 full days. So that's something that is a concern, but it's an orderly pullback, low volume, so it's not much of a concern to me at all. Even if we went to the 50 or went down to 160, 159, I don't think that's going to be that much of a big deal. We definitely want to hold this short-term low here at 158, okay? Write these down because it's important. These levels are very important here. Diamonds, outside day as well. And again, to the 20, no big deal. I think that would be bought unless there's some sort of a change here in the marketplace, some sort of a dynamic or a risk event that actually pushes this market to the downside. And lastly is the Qs. Just wanted to show you the Qs here. You can see we had an inside day, but we did sell off at the end of the day, but held the lows from Thursday. So not too bad. I like the way the Qs are, but again, heavily weighted in Apple. Apple's been on a tear, so that's the reason why this market has been up. Okay, so let's take it with a grain of salt. Let's see what happens this week. We have a new month, so I'll be looking at a lot of the indicators in the next couple of days. Really no change from what I showed you. McClellan Oscillator is still hovering that neutral area. I want to get some movement in the markets, and then I'm going to shoot out a bunch of indicators to you, okay? Have a great day, everybody. We'll speak to you tomorrow. Take care.